So we get into this straddle wide enough that we can get underneath here. And you put your elbows down and pull back, and then your legs up to your legs to squeeze in to the arms. Okay, so turn the legs in. Being on socks here could help because then you can slide your legs long. Turn the legs in. Now I'm gonna pull my shoulders back just into the legs so I don't get bullied in the shoulders. Turn in with the legs and try to straighten the legs. So if your elbows didn't hit the ground here, it's a matter of learning to flex the spine a little bit more, right? Getting more rounded, but you can do it here with your elbows on blocks. Maybe just one leg at a time, by the way. You know, that way you can work on just turning the leg in and working towards straight with your elbows on the blocks. This time, we'll start with the knees bent, and for many of us, we'll just return to this kind of similar position we were in earlier. But if you can, you could straighten your arms out underneath. That's an option. You can take the arms like so, and the idea is you want to scoot your bum back as best you can as you reach the legs a little out, but turn the thigh bones in and straighten them. So you're in this tortoise-like posture, turtle pose. So you would take your narrow straddle or wide uttanasana, however you want to look at it. Bend your knees and place your hands the best you can behind your heels and work towards straightening the legs with turning the legs in. A lot of you won't be able to reach the ground, so you'll put blocks under your hands. That's option one. Option two will be to bend your knees, snuggle as deep as you can, and place each hand on the back and perhaps clasping or binding, turning your legs in and working towards straightening the legs in this position. Everybody reaches around their legs for some reason. You got to reach inside your legs with your hands and put your hands from the inside to the outside of your feet. So you see my fingers are outside of my feet, but I'm coming from the inside with the arms. I'm gonna sit down on your elbows and then point your feet to lift the heels up, and then here's where you can start to play. And you go, I have both feet on the ground currently, but here's the real work. Turn one leg in. You see how the foot went out when I turn the leg in? But my thigh presses into my shoulder as a result of turning the leg in. Then straighten the leg. So I have one foot on the ground, one leg turned in and straightened out, half Titibhasana. Then I do the other side. Turn the right leg in and straighten out the leg. Now I'm not having to balance the pose because my left foot is on the ground. Feet double shoulder width apart or double hip width apart, something like that. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, come on down and take the hands from the inside to the blocks, and my fingers are now outside the legs. I sit on down, point both feet, squeeze the thighs into my shoulders, and rotate the thighs inward, which would send the feet outward. So I turn the thighs in, the feet start to rotate out, or the feet start to go out as a rotation of the thigh bones in, and then straightening the legs. Turning the legs in as I straighten. And you see I'm leading with the big toe.